Time now for the latest in local sports and sports weekend with high school football as the regular season is finally over. Now 32 teams in each classification that earned a spot in the state playoffs begin the chase for the state title. Wayne County Yellow Jackets are one of those 32 teams in Class 5A. Qualified as we're the fourth seed out of Region 1. We'll head to play Jones County, the number one seed from Region 4 this Friday night in round 1. Take a look at the bracket in a minute, but first this past Friday night as Wayne County hosted Ware County, it was all Gators Friday night by a score of 42-7. Talented quarterback Thomas Castellanos threw for 232 yards and a couple touchdowns. His talented running back Cartavius Norton ran for 190 more and a couple of touchdowns as well. And more on in the Gators roll 42-7. After the game, we talked with head coach Ken Cribb.
Oh, solid football team. Gotten way better of late. Started off 0-3. And I think they've won probably the last 6 ball games. So, they really good running back, really good receiver. Offensive line's pretty good size.
Can we take anything for the fact that veterans beat them pretty easily? We beat veterans.
It's always about how you match up, and it was early. And the fact that veterans, like you said today, they got to be a good football team. I mean, they're a good football team, but I think they caught them on a good night. Just one of those deals, how you show up, how you play. So,
you mentioned in the coach's show how good Castellanos is throwing the ball this year. We saw it on display. I mean, you're right. He's from last year to this year. I mean, he's so much better at throwing the ball. Very impressive. And he's got another year in high school. He's only a junior. Plus the Norton kid's only a junior as well. So I won't be surprised if we see this team in the finals.
Yeah, I think they're going to go a long ways. I'll be honest with you. Thomas is probably one of the best quarterbacks I've seen in a long, long time. He's so poised back there. He's his third-year starter. He's been playing a lot, but he's finally got the touch on the ball. He's got a super strong arm. He's got, I don't know how many eyes he's got because he can see out the back of his head. I mean, he feels your presence when you get close, and he's just elusive enough to get away from you. Then you mix in that 215-pound running back. He's a load, and they're a good team. They got a lot of depth, a lot of kids, a lot of speed. They've been working real hard building for this.
Good special teams, good kicker.
Yep.
How about Tavares Wilkins? Didn't look good. Got his ankle wrapped up on crutches. What's his possibility of being able to play next week?
I think it looked a lot worse early than it is. Not tell a whole lot, but it's an ankle. But I'm hoping it's not very severe. The signs late are good. So
okay.
him and
Jordan. Jordan's okay.
Jordan's the same situation. Had sprained ankle, and as of late, signs are, I think
we're going to need everybody next week for sure.
We're going to need everybody.
I'm curious. It's a Thanksgiving week, so how's the practice going to go?
9 o'clock
in session.
9 o'clock every morning, Monday through Thursday, 9 a.m. We'll practice, and we'll lift on Monday and Wednesdays after practice. And Thursday morning we'll go our walk through about 9 to 10. Get home for Thanksgiving.
And again, those comments, Coach Ken Cribb after Friday night's loss to Ware County. Once again, Wayne County heads to Jones County this Friday night, game time 7:30. Jones County defeated Dutchtown Friday night to win the Region 4 title with that score 24-13. Other first-round matchups with our region and Region 4, Ware County will host Dutchtown as the number 2 seed from our region Friday night. Coffee has the 3 seed from our region. They're on the road to take on Ola. And Warder Robins are number 1 seed from our region. They'll be at home hosting Union Grove. Once again, 32 teams enter. Only one walks away state champion. We'll take a look at the entire bracket tomorrow. The winner of the Jones County-Wayne County game will meet the winner of the Jonesburg-Griffin game. So a possibility of a round 2 matchup with Griffin. That team we had a chance to win a state title and was robbed up in Griffin, Georgia. Again, still a nightmare from that. But again, that could be a possible round 2 matchup. Other scores from Friday, Warner Robins defeated Veterans 49-21. Glenn shut out Statesboro 28-zip. Tatnall defeated Long County 34-0. The Blue Tide a tough year. They finished 0-10. In the big battle over in Baxley, Georgia, Pierce County wins the region title. They hand Appling County their first loss of the year. Both teams host round 1 of the state playoffs in 3A football. Appling will host Morgan County, while Pierce County will host Burke County. Again, we'll take a look at other area teams in the state playoffs on Tuesday's Sportscast. College football Saturday, Georgia defeats Mississippi State in Athens. The Dogs pull out the black jerseys and win the game 31-24. Quarterback J.T. Daniels threw for 401 yards and 4 touchdowns. Kirby says J.T. Daniels the quarterback moving forward. Georgia Southern lost a tough game to Army 28-27. Eagles in field goal range with 17 seconds left, but ran a play and never got a chance to line up for the field goal as time ran out. They had no timeouts left. Alabama is Alabama. They whipped Kentucky 63-3. Auburn over Tennessee 30-17. Missouri down South Carolina 17-10. Ohio State beat Indiana 42-35. LSU over Arkansas 27-24. Florida beats Vandy 38-17. Oklahoma 41. Oklahoma State 13. Top 25 after Saturday, it's still Alabama 1. Notre Dame in at number 2. Ohio State 3. Clemson 4. Texas A&M is 5. Florida Gators coming at 6. Cincinnati still unbeaten at 7. BYU unbeaten at 8. Oregon 9. Miami 10. Northwestern 11. Indiana 12. Georgia at 13. Oklahoma 14. Iowa State 15. 16 Coastal Carolina. 17 Marshall. 18 Wisconsin. 19 USC. And 20 Texas. Oklahoma State dropped to 21. Auburn is in at 22. 23 Louisiana. And 24 Tulsa. 25 North Carolina. Again, the rankings come out on Tuesday by the computer to decide who's going to be in the championship game. Again, that first reveals tomorrow night on ESPN. NFL football, Pittsburgh remains unbeaten. They beat the Jaguars 27-3. Falcons lost to the Saints 24-9. Elsewhere, the Browns over the Eagles 22-17. Washington 20, Cincinnati 9. Tough break for Cincinnati's quarterback, Heisman Trophy winner Joe Burrow, injured and out for the remainder of the season. Panthers shut out Detroit 20-0. Titans over the Ravens in overtime 30-24. Texans down the Patriots 27-20. Denver over Miami 20-13. Chargers beat the Jets 34-28. Cowboys win a game. They beat the Vikings 31-28. The Colts beat the Packers 34-31. And last night it was a good ball game. Raiders scored a touchdown to go ahead with a minute to go, but that's too much time for Patrick Mahomes. Brings him right down the field. Hits Travis Kelce with the touchdown. Kansas City wins 35-31. Tonight, a good game. The Rams against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That's going to do it for latest in local sports.